This is your DeepSeek. It can do voice chat, can generate images, can make PPTs, can get real-time info, basically as a language model. Beyond these 6 official features, if you wanted to do other stuff, that's kinda out of scope. But this is my DeepSeek. It supports voice features, gets real-time info instantly, hot topics from all platforms, whether anywhere, style, all with just one command, helps me work, makes PPTs, runs code online, creates chart, links to other platforms, calls Tianlianchan, calls Gold Maps, calls ArcSafe One, click paper search. Everything I mentioned, that's just a fraction of what it does. It's so powerful because I'm using code platforms, Hua exclusive, DeepSeek function call version. Hey everyone, I'm Swan99. If you know app, you'll know function calls is like a super plugin for AI models. Gives it extra brains and extra hand. Call various tools to complete tasks. It can't do code though. Code's a super popular app development platform with countless model plugins. It's really simple to use. Basically, anyone can handle it. For example, I want to create that can query GitHub and integrate all the open source project content from my tech videos into a knowledge base. Open code, click the plus in the top left, select create agent, first enter the agent's name and description, profile info. I'll call this GitHub query tool. Click confirm, it'll switch to an agent. First of all, we'll pick a model code has tons of mainstream. I want to use DeepSeek. Scroll down to find it. Since this agent's pretty simple, the tool V3 version works fine. After picking the model, give the AI a quick persona and response logic. You can, like me, write a few or use codes built in templates, add strict parameters to it. Here now R has a. Next, we need function code. To add GitHub search capability, click the plus after plugins. To add various plugins to Deep, you can see there are many pre-built plugins here. Each offers different functions, like this Bing search gives the model web search capability, and this code executor lets the model run code. I want to connect GitHub. The plugin library has the right plugins. First, add a repo search function. Scroll down more, find a README plugin. That should be enough. Let's test it out. In the debug window on the right, have it search for English learning projects. You can see the agent first called the GitHub search plugin I just added and ran the query. After getting the results, it quickly summarized the content. I'm curious what's the first project about. Copy its project address, ask the AI about it. This time the AI called just got the README plugin and quickly gave me a summary. We can check the debug feature tab to see what the AI did when I asked that question. Finally, let's add my previous video script to the agent's knowledge base. Click the plus next to text type in knowledge base. I've already uploaded the script here. Just click add. After adding it, since I don't want it called, every time I ask something, we need to set the trigger mode. Click auto invoke. Change it to on demand. In system prompt under persona reply logic, just configure the invoke method, alright? This is super simple too, just add it right after the persona. When users input content starting with call recall knowledge to query the database, all done, let's test it. I shared a QQ space project. Let me have it search for that. It found the results quickly. Info's totally accurate. Let's set up some other details. This simple agent's finished. First set up the opening message. Then we can add voice features here. It's like giving AI a voice. Code has tons of build. If you want to make your own callable DeepSync, just set this one feature. That'll do it.
Hello. Pick the voice you want me to use.
Everything's set. Hit publish an agent combining DeepSync and GitHub is now. From this demo, you can see we can use DeepSync function calls plus codes plugins to easily add features to DeepSync. Like for collecting video content, I need to read tons of news, so I can add all the trending and headline plugins all up. Let AI collect info for me, then set timed triggers. I get daily trending reports automatically. If you're more technical, you can use codes for really complex tasks. Like those plugins I kept mentioning, you can create your own tool. Add the plugin in workspace resources, then create a tool. As you can see, codes of plugins use HTTP requests, so you can easily turn any HTTP interface into a plugin. And these plugins aren't just for what I showed. We can also combine them with AI models to build workflows in the agent orchestration page. Below the plugin features, select workflow, create a workflow, This uses looks kind of complex, but it's actually pretty simple. Say I want to create a workflow to tackle dumb questions. Core logic uses multiple layers to diagnose the problem together. First, at the start node, user inputs a string and copies it to the input variable. We click Add Node. Add a large model node first. Click this node. Choose the smartest model, DeepSeek R1, then connect the start node to R1. In the input, set the start node's input as R1's input, so U10 gets forwarded from start node to R1. System prompt uses my recovery logic, teaching the model to think comprehensively. In user prompt, reference the current node's input parameter while node's down. We'll connect it to the end node. Let's test run it. Simple test for the basic 3.5 hours is actually 1.5 hours. As you can see, it output the result. Same way after the DeepSeek node, I added the Dubai node to have Dubai review DeepSeek's answer. Then through the plugin function, add for second review, simple workflows done. You can use it to combine any LM, plugin workflow, database, all sorts of components together into a workflow. Plus use business logic for IF loops and control flow to build really complex processes. That's all for this video. With Causa's function call feature, you can easily add plugins to DeepSeek and combine them into powerful workflows. Whether for fun or building your own productivity pipeline, it's super useful. I'm Shirley99. See you next time.